Hey all, welcome back. I just had to restart the video there because I was just getting hassled by a wasp or something. It's just going round and round and it's like anyway, so off camera I got the laser out and I lasered a slot in the ash that's 4mm thick, and that's just absolutely perfect. It just works so nice and it's like super tidy and everything. So I thought, okay, that's good. So I got this piece of off-cut, trimmed the ebony off. Thought I'll give it a little smooth out on the sand there. So I was holding one end, pushing it against the thing to try to get some lumps off of it. The end snapped off, the wood went flying, and my finger went poof straight to the egret, which I have to tell you is quite nippy. Anyway, long story short, it wouldn't go through the ebony. It just will not cut through the dark wood. Like the lighter bits not too bad, but the darker bits they're just too hard. So I gave up on that. I'm going back to old school. So I got my 2mm bit in the Dremel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark some lines up the side here, and then measure across from them to try and get this line roughly on the top here, and use that as a guide to then see where I want my slot for the switch. The good thing with this, of course, is it's got all these flats and things, so I'll stick something down on the body as a guide to go back and forward, and put a bit at each end as a stop, like, you know. So hopefully that'll do the trick. But yeah, and just do small passes till we get through. So let's crack on with that. We'll get this, see if we get this switch in here, because that'll be good. And then once I've got that, I'll need to figure out how to come in from the back, and just to knock a couple of millimeters off, because it's just over 6mm thick at the moment at the top, so let's knock a bit off with some other router bit in the inside for the switch to send. Anyway, less waffle, let's crack on. It's kind of, the slots actually end up longer than I had measured for some reason. I don't know why, but I'll probably do some with super glue and sawdust. Anyway, I need to mark inside here because I need to figure out this aspect of things still. I'm currently playing with the torch to try and see this router bit to see where it is. I've got a line drawn up here at the back here because I've got this flat area on this router, so I'm just trying to use that as a guide really. So if that goes flat against that, maybe put you on the line there. Turn it that way actually. Sandpaper down, that should help keep it sturdy. check this out. Right, so there we are. Now you can see I have filled in each end of the slot a bit, but it doesn't really stand like a sore thumb, does it? So that's good. This switch is really nice. These are from got from Axis R Us in the UK. I don't know if it's I think it might be their own brand, like but it's really nice. Now the only thing is my switch is not quite centered in the slot, so I'm gonna just give a little file down this side, just to kind of even things up a bit and make sure the switch isn't going to just rub up against the wood. Again, finish on it and stuff, you know. You need to think about these things. But I got it pretty much in line with the cavity, which was good. So my measurement was pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Right, so this and this or whatever, they go like so. So that'll be one of the pickups, and that'll be the other one. It's quite smart, eh? I got the idea from Barlow Guitars. I think what I might do is I might just put I'll use a light sanding if possible. Everything you do with these is tricky because the ebony is so, because it's so hard, it's also really brittle. So again, the laser's struggling with the dark areas, just really struggling to get anywhere. But thankfully I'd gone through enough that I was able to just carefully flex and use my little knife and stuff and get them out okay, so that was good. Yeah, let's still go do this as well. Let's go to the cavity cover, which I still need to work out on the guitar, to make sure getting the actual cavity, the cavity cover lined up with everything on the guitar so that it looks good from the back, you know. Anyway, cavity cover. Well, I suppose it's got right with the guitar now. Well, that is just, that's really good. It's such a nice fit as well. So there's my, there's my and that goes in like so. And it's about, I don't know, 1/2 mil or so protruding, which is just perfect. Ideal for a nice skim, but that is just great. It's in line with this, and it's quite nicely lined up with the edges and stuff. Yep, very happy with that. Right. Oh! Well, bugger. So there's the old cavity cover all sorted. I think, if I just get this out, yeah, so I'm going to have a screw up the top here, 2 at the front there, and then 1 down in there, which means that corner there, I could maybe round off the edge, the end, so that you know, you take the screws out, press down there, thing pops up and lift it out. But that's really smart, and it's, of course, having that outer sled makes life so much easier. Yeah, I bought another one of these Amana surfs and rare bits after ruining my first one, so happy days, but it saves a lot of hassle, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here now. I need to get myself online and order some more screws and things. I found some. These are kind of the right sort of size, but they're flatheads. I don't really want them. I don't want them on the cavity cover and things. I think the flatheads, the only place I'd use the flathead ones, the little ones, is on pickup rings or something. Other than that, I like the little dome heads. Call me strange, I don't care. Put me in a dress, call me Susan, I still don't care. But that's just how it is. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself online, I said, order some screws, various screws. Yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, comment as usual. And then when we come back, we'll just make up as we go along. Happy days. Cheers.